All right, we back at it. I think I know what time it is. Time to get about that run, that race. So right now I'm on the train going to Kaohsiung. In Kaohsiung, I will go to the airport and I will catch a flight that will depart at 6:10 later in the evening. That would take me to the small, tiny island of Penghu. Shout out to Leslie. Leslie, I'm finally making it to your home island of Penghu, where I will finally run this road running race. Okay, I'm quite excited about that. So yeah, so let me give you a brief overview of what happened today in the morning. So most recently, one of my students, they became infected with COVID-19. They tested positive, and because I was in close proximity working with the student, I'm a high risk person for having contracted COVID-19. So this was told to me late last evening at like 9:30. So it became top priority for me to find a COVID-19 test, get tested, and see what the results are going to be. Okay, these results will be shared with me within the next few hours here. I know they're gonna come back negative because even though I was working in close proximity to the student, you know, I know I did not come in contact with any of his bodily fluids, no saliva, no spit, no mucus, no nothing, right? So I know it's gonna come back negative. But Taiwan, they're very overly cautious and protective here. They want to ensure the public safety of everyone. I get that. But sometimes they can overdo it and go to the extreme with things, okay? And yeah, so anyways, so because I was told that I'm a high risk exposure to contracting COVID-19, I spent late last evening going to every pharmacy that I could find here in my little small city of Pingdong in search of a COVID-19 test. Unsuccessful. All of the pharmacies are completely sold out of COVID-19 tests. So however, maybe at around 9:58ish, I came across one pharmacy and I explained my situation to the woman who was working in the pharmacy that I am in dire need of this test because I need to prove to my school that I am not positive with COVID-19, and if I am positive with COVID-19, I want to know that information before I board this airplane. Because I'm going to the airport, I'm going to run that race, right? And if I am positive for COVID-19, I would not board the flight, right? So I shouldn't even be saying this on the video, that I am waiting for the results of a COVID-19 test. Okay, and yeah, if those results are positive, I don't know yet, right? I know they're going to be negative, but anyways, I'm about to go and go to Kaohsiung, go to the airport, fly to Penghu, and run this race, okay? Because that's that, man. I'm sorry. I know that I have not contracted this COVID-19 from the student. Like I said, I was not all up in his grill, all up in his face. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come in contact with his snot boogers, blood, mucus, nothing. I know that, right? So I'm not going to be overly cautious and protective with something that is not there, okay? There is no monster under the bed, okay? It's like, no. And saying all that, I am at a point now where I am completely fed up with this whole pandemic. I'm completely fed up. I'm tired of it, right? I am so tired of it. We're still wearing these face masks, man. It's like, wow, when are we going to return back to normal? Right? When are we going to return back to normal? Taiwan did a wonderful job at controlling this virus early in the pandemic, right? And yeah, and because of which many people have survived and many people did not become infected. And Taiwan was one of the countries, I want to say, with the, listen, I don't know any stats on this, okay? I haven't even looked up any stats. I don't even care to look up any stats, but I can tell you this. The majority of people in Taiwan have became have chosen to become vaccinated with these COVID-19 vaccinations. So there is that sense of collective herd immunity here in Taiwan. So it still just irritates the dog shit out of me that people are still living in fear, man. And they are, you know, just are overly precautious, wearing this damn face mask and doing these stupid tests and all kinds of things. Compare that to the USA, where people fought tooth and nail the whole pandemic through, right? And thousands of people have died, and no one's wearing a mask. I guarantee you that no one in the USA is wearing a mask right now. No one cares to wear a mask right now. The majority of people, I don't say the majority of people, but there's a huge number of people in the USA who said, to hell with that vaccine, I'm not going to get it, right? So whatever. I'm saying all that to say this. The USA has returned back to a sense of normal. And it's like still a health risk, a huge health risk, if you even want to call it a health risk, okay, in the USA. Huge. And people are returned back to a sense of normal. In Taiwan, it's not a huge health risk, and people are still living like it's like this big imminent threat that's going to kill them if they, you know, if they step off the porch, if they look under the bed. Coronavirus, rah, going to attack you and kill you. I'm tired, man. I'm so tired. I'm tired, right? So, yeah. So, what was I going to say? What was the point of this video? The point of this video was that, oh yeah, so I found that one pharmacy, and the woman told me last night that I could return today in the morning at 9:50, and I can line up and I will be able to receive the COVID vaccination in the morning, okay? So I returned to that same pharmacy this morning at 9:50, and that same woman told me that they were sold out. What? How in the heck? I mean, it's like, wow. She told me, like, what, misinformation the very night before, and then I was hated at this woman. I was so pissed off, man. My temperature was like through the roof, because how you gonna tell somebody some false information like that, man? Like, wow. So anyways, I was pissed. I was so pissed, and I know she saw it in my face, because she doesn't understand my situation. I have to prove to my school that I am not infected with COVID-19, and also if I am infected, I need to you know, I need to know this so I can not board this flight. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna have to edit this video if I put it on YouTube. But anyways, so I was pissed, man. So after being told that I could not get the vaccine, or I could not the vaccine, the COVID test at that pharmacy, I went through a few more stores where the test is offered, and they were sold out as well. So then I went to the hospital. I went to the Christian hospital in Pingdong, and I gave them my information, my health information, whatnot. I stood in queue for about half an hour, and then I had a COVID test this morning, okay? And they will give me the results to this test within the next few hours. I had this test at like around 10 o'clock-ish, 10:30-ish, somewhere around there. And right now it is going on 2 o'clock. So I should be expecting these results within the next hour, 2 hours at the latest, right? And these results are going to tell me whether I'm infected or not. I know I'm not, right? Like I said, I'm like so over this. I'm like really precautious. I wash my hands. I don't get too close to anybody, right? So no, I'm not worried about it at all. So like I said, I am so over this. I want to come back to a sense of normal, not living in fear of this damn virus. And make matters even worse, to me at least, is that I'm vaccinated. I've had 3 doses of vaccinations. I'm not afraid of the vaccinations either, right? I think vaccinations are a good thing, okay? So anyways, all these vaccinations have proven to be very effective at, you know, I guess building up a sense of immunity towards this virus. So my first dose was May 15th of 2021, ACT. My second dose was August 3rd of 2021, and it was Moderna. And my third dose was B&T. That's like the Taiwanese version of Pfizer, and that was January 18th of 2022, right? So I've had 3 different types of vaccinations, and I am confident that those vaccinations are going to keep me protected against this damn virus, right? I do all that, get those vaccinations, whatnot, so I can help do my part, you know, in creating a sense of collective herd immunity against this virus. And still, that ain't good enough. Wow, that's like, I'm tired now. I'm tired. When will, look at this, hi, I took my mask down. When will we as a collective group of people in this country of Taiwan come back to a sense of normal and live again, right? Live our lives and not let this little small microscopic virus keep us petrified, you know, and destroy and like rob us of the only life that we get. We get one life, right? And if you're doing your part as into promoting public safety by, I guess, getting your vaccinations, wearing your mask when appropriate, right? When is that enough? When does that give you like that assurity, that mental relaxation that, listen, life is going to be okay. The world will persist. Life will go on. We have to stop living in fear and make the best out of the only life that we're going to get. And I'll say right here, right now, we have this one life, right? So that's that. I'm getting too philosophical in this video. Look at your boy, man. I'm getting kind of like scruffy out here. It's okay. So anyways, so yeah, man. So I hope you liked this video, and I'm going to create more content very soon here. I'm going to have some more downtime in the schedule, and I have a lot of ideas that I want to incorporate to this YouTube channel. It's just I don't have time. Like, teaching is a full-time job, man. Especially when you teach with passion and love and all those kinds of things. It's time consuming. So, bye. Love you. C.A.C. 11 Taiwan.